Bam, we're live. 8 minutes early. How come? So I was like 5 minutes late the other day and then 2 minutes late the other day. So then if I come in 8 minutes early, hi, Brandon, good morning. Stephen Flores, good morning. Jethro, good morning. If I come in 8 minutes early today, it's a win. It's a win. It's a win. I want to read something to you guys. Let me see if I can find this. If I can find this page. I'm really fixated on this. Let me see if I can find it. Windows, share screen. I'm really fixated on this. Sevan, always great to see you in the morning. Thanks, Brandon. Christine Young, good morning. Devesh Maharaj. I'm fixated on this note from Noble that went out. It says, here at Noble, we are doing everything we can to keep our employees safe. We have mandated vaccine policy in place for all our employees, regardless of location. I don't know what that means. Keep employees safe. I have to ask someone there. And I also don't know what that means. We have mandated vaccine policy in place for all employees. But by safe, I'm at the bare minimum, I'm going to suggest it means keeping them alive. Not put them in direct harm of death, right? And then it says we've mandated vaccine policy. Is there anyone who doesn't think that the vaccine hasn't killed someone? How about 10 people? How about 1,000 people? How about 10,000 people? I know I heard Sousa ran an amazing ship. Is there anyone who thinks that, like, if I told you the vaccine killed 10 million people, there's 8 billion people on the planet. I don't know how. I think that more than 1 billion injections were deployed. I bet you it's more like 5 billion, to be honest. I should actually Google that. I'm just so tripping on this Noble thing. We have, but in a good way, like I'm enjoying it. We in the connection is this: we have mandated vaccine policy in place for all we have a mandated vaccine policy in place for all of our employees. I don't know. This is probably old, a year old, by the way. Regardless of location. Here's the part that's killing me, that I just find just like in a good way. Like, I just love this fucking comedy. I love this comedy. Look at this. And I showed you guys this the other day. I don't think anyone thinks it's as cool as I do, but I love it. It says here, Team Noble killed themselves to bring this to life. This is about, like, I don't know what he's talking about, but it has a double meaning here, because I think it's referring to somehow showing up at the NFL Combine and getting some sort of NFL Combine contract and providing jackets and pants and clothes. Yeah, the fuck you did. Oh, shit. O'Keefe put celebrate, my dude. You're a legend. You're a legend because you forced your employees to get an injection with the guise of keeping them safe. And now you're saying you killed the Team Noble killed themselves. They did kill themselves. You can't kill yourself anymore. Oh my goodness. These guys. They get an unfair amount of abuse because or attention is probably the more accurate way to say it, because, you know, obviously they're in the CrossFit space, but man, they're a horrible company. They are really a rotten group. I wonder why. I know O'Keefe sees that. Matt O'Keefe actually posted something about how he did. I think he posted something not appreciating that there were dudes in women's sports. This company supports all that shit. Why would he even post there? I mean, I understand maybe if this is his friend. I guess none of these people know, or they don't care. Emma Lawson, Cooper Marsh. Isn't that Josh? That's Josh Bridges and Danielle Brandon's dude. Mal O'Brien. Maybe she likes. God, when I see this, I just want to see a dude compete at the games. Jen Dancing. That's a Sam Dancer's wife, isn't she? She's I think she's pretty like hardcore Christian. I can't believe she supported this. Camille, I think she took the injection pregnant. Cole Sager, isn't he a Christian? It's bizarre to me. And supporting a company that's so rotten to its core like the NFL. I just oh shit, there's Souza. I just don't get it. I don't think this is like rocket science. Like if there was a company that was painting the trains that were taking the Jews to Auschwitz, and you would think I'd be like, hey, why is Matt O'Keefe and Mal O'Brien supporting that paint company, right? I mean, I just don't. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to understand. But frankly, I don't understand. I will be completely frank with you. Hey, I found this. Having a show like this is awesome because someone sent this to me. They were. Hi, Souza.
Hey, what's up,
guys? I'm gonna need someone. I'm gonna need a new Caleb. I think Caleb has to go back to his J job. And don't get all crazy and people just start sending me like, hey, I can do it. You cannot do what Caleb did. You're fucking nuts.
Very few.
Yeah.
There's the man himself.
There he is right there. Look at this, Souza. Here at Noble, we're doing everything we can to keep our employees safe. Can you interpret that for me, what that means?
I think it means they're giving them really good medical benefits and paying them a high, decent wage, right?
Okay.
I don't know.
And maybe like I don't know what they do at Noble, but let's say they had sewing machines there, and we'll have like a defibrillator there and maybe some Band-Aids.
Yeah, preventative measures is pretty much the only way you could attempt to keep people safe, right?
And maybe the building they work in's up to code.
Another great point.
And we're not going to ask you to do anything crazy like jump off the roof into a bucket of water, like the Bugs Bunny cartoons, right? You will not be required to jump from 75 feet into a cup of water. Hey, don't pick me. I already have 6 jobs. Oh, I had no idea that. Wow, Corey looks way more mature than I had pictured.
Yeah, that looks like a 4th grade like yearbook photo.
God,
with that background, not Corey himself.
I pictured him to look a little more gangster, like Flat Bill.
That's
okay,
LinkedIn.
And then it says we have mandated vaccine policy in place for all of our employees. That means they have to take them, right?
Correct. I would assume so.
Holy shit, Caleb! Did I hear a jet?
Yeah.
You just can't get away from them.
No, I live on a fighter base, so they're always going.
I love that sound. Do you like it? Does it ever get old?
No, I love it.
Yeah, it's dope.
I grew up on a base that with rockets, and it was a NASA base before, and then a bunch of fighters, so it's fucking awesome. I love it. It's my favorite thing.
Almost as much as I love this name, Omar Cornejo. Omar, get the shotguns. We're going to collect. Omar. That Omar sounds just wow. Anyway, and then so basically they want to keep you safe and they've mandated and we all agree. Do we all agree that the vaccine has killed at least one person?
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Then and if I told you 1 million people, you wouldn't be surprised either. God, dude, I got this book.
Oh no. What is that?
This is written by the lead actuary at BlackRock. This is like the #1 money-making guy who's ever walked on the planet. This guy predicted the future with numbers to make the most money any human being has ever made. His name is Edward Dowd. He sits on top of a mountain all by himself, and he wrote this book, and he's tripping on how many people are dead from all of a sudden. He's so confused. Well, he's not confused. But basically, he makes money with numbers, right?
Right.
BlackRock, the largest, the lead actuary over at BlackRock.
Wow.
Anyway, then you go over here to this other Noble. You go to this account, and the wording is just amazing. Team Noble killed themselves to bring this to life. You did.
But they did.
You did.
Oh shit.
And then I was just looking at the people who like celebrate this. Oh no, Patrick Clark. Oh no. No, Patrick, don't do it. It's okay. In due time. In due time. But it is a weird side of history to be on. Don't you think?
Yeah, and it's definitely still unfolding as we speak, you know? So like how much information do you think people will have before they're like, "Oh fuck, yeah, we were wrong. This was a mistake." Like will there ever reach a tipping point, or you think people are just going to hold on to
No.
positions
The
forever?
people are so fucking scared. Hey, dude, I was thinking the other day, the same. If you got in a car accident, right, and you went to go and let's say you hit a fire hydrant and you fucking got hurt and your insurance gave you $400,000, right?
Okay.
And because they blamed it on the brakes for the car. And then 3 years down the road, you realized actually it wasn't my brakes. There was actually a sunglass case underneath my brake pedal, which actually happened yesterday to me.
Oh shit.
And it's
Oh
crazy.
shit.
Yeah. And I'm really good at blaming people for shit too. My poor wife, I just called her and just started blaming her. But
seems logical.
Yeah, couldn't have been me. Even though it was my sunglass case. And then you find out, but you don't go back and tell the insurance company, hey, it was my fault, and give the money back. You just don't. You keep the money. No, how is Pfizer ever going to be like, hey, yeah, it was our fault?
They can't.
They can't.
No.
And not only that, like people can't even forgive the Liver King. Even all my friends in the comments can't even forgive the Liver King. How would they ever forgive Pfizer? No, we don't live in a society that wants the truth. We live with assholes, dude.
Yeah.
We live with assholes. You know what's funny is I was getting shit the other day for calling the cops on those people who were in that hit and run. And yet don't forget, I'm the same guy who like when my neighbor robbed me and then then told me 2 weeks later, hey, I robbed you, and I went and got all my shit. And I only got like 80% of it. I never turned him into the police. This is the guy right here, Edward Dowd. This is the guy. The BlackRock guy. And it says, Edward Dowd, a brilliant Wall Street careerist, joined financial titan BlackRock in 2002, promoted to managing director in 2004. During his 10 years, he added $12 billion to the growth fund he managed and built a reputation for keen ability to understand markets, pick stocks, analyze statistics, identify trends.
So he has some credibility on what he's talking about.
Dude, he's a beast.
Is what you're saying.
He's a beast.
He understands number of statistics and knows how to make dollar bills out of it.
Hey, if you really want to dig into these fucking idiots on here, like, and I guess I shouldn't say by name, but the people who outed Greg for the Floyd 19 thing, who like told him he was racist, there's a page in here on everything the Imperial College has gotten wrong. The Imperial College is one of the people Greg was critical of because they were weighing in on racism. But it's fucking fascinating, this page. I wonder if I can find it really quick. This book is scary, by the way. I actually left it out on my dining room table, and my parents are over right now visiting. My dad is, he comes every week, and my stepmom. And I felt bad.
Why? Because they freak them out, or like?
No, because they got the injection. I don't want them to see this. Like, I don't want them to live their final days being like, oh, fuck.
I never talk about that shit around people I know. Because I don't want to freak them out. And I also don't
Caleb's like, you assholes, you talk about it in front of me all the time.
Oh, yeah, okay. I take that back. You're right.
What are you talking about?
Fuck. Sorry, Caleb. There he is. There's the man.
Hey, Caleb, no one's ever going to be able to replace you, huh? We're fucked when you change your hours.
Yes, he's unreplaceable. I'll answer that.
Okay. Everybody's replaceable. Let's be real here. But
I don't know. Darian, what's up, dude?
He's being humble.
What's up, guys? Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. We're just talking about how Neil Ferguson from Imperial College predicted 156,000 deaths in the United Kingdom from mad cow disease. Only 177 died. So this guy, I want to read this to you really quick before we get into UFC fighting. This Imperial College was the one that dictated a lot of the policy for the United Kingdom and the United States around COVID. And I want to tell you the guy's name, Neil Ferguson, some of the things he predicted in the past, and that you guys let control your life with. Neil Ferguson, a modeler at Imperial College London, predicted 100,000 people would die from foot and mouth disease. Actual number that died, 200. That was 2001. So he was off by 100. He was off by 150,000. Neil Ferguson predicted 156,000 deaths in the United Kingdom from mad cow disease. Only 177 died, off by 100% again, basically. Listen to this. Neil Ferguson predicted that up to 200 million people would die from the bird flu. This is 2005. Only 282 died over 6 years. This motherfucker's still predicting shit. In 2009, Neil Ferguson predicted the swine flu would kill 65,000 people in the United Kingdom. Actual deaths, 45.
Wow.
Neil Ferguson predicted 179,000 COVID deaths in Taiwan in the first full year of the pandemic. Actually dead in Taiwan, 10.
That was a little off on those last two, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just missed the mark.
Hey, this is the guy, man. This is the guy that they used. This book is incredible. If you do really want to fuck with people, buy this book and leave this book out on your coffee table.
What's the book? What's it called?
Cause Unknown. It's just a compilation of all the Dinar Hamlins. And they have it categorized. They have like people who've died on stage, people who've died on TV, people who've died on the field. It's like just like these are all famous people who died on stage in the last year. You know what I mean? And then there's hundreds of them.
There's a fucking yearbook of them, dude. That's insane.
It's a yearbook of all the people who've died
That's
from the
insane.
vaccine. It's fucking nuts, dude.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Terrifying. Hi.
What's up, guys?
Good to see you.
How's everyone doing?
Dude.
What time do you guys wake up?
I'm fired up. I got up at
6. I get up at 6.
4:45. But I
You
coached
already-
a class before this, yeah.
You already coached a class?
Yeah, we already did the open for the class, 5 a.m. class.
What a fucking great guy.
What,
No,
did you have coffee
fired
yet, Darian?
Dude, I just rolled out of bed right now.
You want to go get a coffee?
Good.
Okay.
All
Do,
right.
do you drink coffee?
Yeah, you guys are my coffee, you know?
I got 2.
No, yeah, it's good. No, I don't know. I'm a horrible person to wake up. I can stay up all night, but to wake up in the morning is horrible. Even if I go to bed at 10 o'clock, I can't even get up at fucking 7.
Do you usually stay up late?
Yeah, normally. I don't know why.
Did you see Ian Gary's fighting?
I don't know who he's fighting, but I seen he was fighting on the early prelims, though.
Yeah. He on the early prelims, which is kind of interesting, right? Because they're hyping him as the next Conor McGregor.
Well, maybe not, since he got knocked out by fucking Leon Edwards with a head kick in practice.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Oh, he's gonna get the shit beat out of him. He's fighting Keen Song. That dude's a fucking savage.
He is?
Yeah, dude. I practiced with him in Jackson Wink, and I mean, that dude's a strong motherfucker.
I wanted to show you something. I wanted to start the morning with this. Oh, okay.
I'm super excited about that fight.
Before we get into UFC fighting, I want to show you. Oh shoot! I better send this over to. I want to send this over. We'll get Darian's opinion on this. I think there's a lot of confusion about like what masculinity is these days. Like all these people like are trying. Like I don't think Darian. Do you do anything to try to act like a fighter, like a UFC fighter? Like you put on special shoes so everyone knows that you fight, or do you make sure your shirt says "I fight for a living," or
Or it says CrossFit or something?
haircut you get so everyone knows?
The manliest thing I do to show that I'm a fighter is I wear Dragon Ball Z t-shirts.
What is that? A video game?
It's like a anime. Yeah.
It's like that. I'm assuming it's like that with fighters, or it's like that with like I always use the example of cowboys. Like no cowboy wakes up in the morning and is like, hey, I'm gonna wear these spurs so everyone knows. Like all this shit's practical, right? Like
Maybe some of them do. The fake cowboys probably do that.
the fake ones, right? And that's why I don't believe in. That's why I'm so confused by this word gender, because I don't think like no real man is doing anything to. He's too busy doing shit to like try to like let anyone know he's a man.
I agree on that.
Right? That's why we pee in the bush, because we're too busy doing shit to walk over to the bathroom. And that happens to be one of the gifts we have as men. But I just, this is a pretty cool list of, I'm not big on just like any masculine shit stuff, like pretending or not pretending, or then when they say, hey, guys need to be more emotional, or like, it's not a man or woman thing. It's just about being human. But I heard this list the other day, and I'm not a religious guy, but I like this guy's list. I'm curious what you guys think of it. Go ahead, Mr. Caleb.
I was not always what you would call a healthy masculine man. And so as my life has changed, I've identified 5 points that I think make a truly masculine man masculine.
Okay.
I think point number 1 is a man who walks with God. Point number 2 is a man who stands on principle. point number 3, which is a masculine man is self-sacrificing. So someone who is willing to sacrifice for point 4, the people that he leads. A true man is a leader. And number 5, a masculine man is never a coward.
That's a lot there.
Yeah. I was not always a good man.
I like those
I was
things.
not always what.
Like even like someone like me who doesn't know God, but I still like some principles that I walk with, like treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yeah, that is.
Those are good, right?
Those are good.
Are any of those you're like, nah, fuck that?
No, I agree with every one of those. Yeah, for sure.
And those are just good for just being a human.
Yeah, for being. Yeah, you have to be masculine to have those. 5 features right there.
I'm not usually a list guy, but I heard that and I was like, those are nice. You like those, Caleb?
Yeah, they're okay.
It's like the guy, we had a guy on the other day and he said he didn't drink because he didn't want his kids. He wanted his kids to have someone in their life that they knew lived their whole life without drinking, so they knew it was possible. And I was like, fuck, that's some good leadership.
Dude, I have a buddy who's never taken a drink ever in his life. He's about 37 now.
Wow.
Never taken a drink, never smoked a cigarette, never.
Wow.
Never. I mean, not anything. And I always imagine, like, man,
has he ever unsnapped a bra from the front in daylight?
Only with teeth.
What? Only with his teeth.
The only drug he needs.
Dude, yeah, and I just thought, how crazy would that be to go through life never having done none of that, Like, I wonder how his body feels,
I think I do, maybe I'm delusional, but I think that there is some value to experiencing alcohol. I think there's some like benefits to it. There's times that I've drank where I'm like, oh yeah, this is a part of me I'm glad I'm exploring. Like I would like, like jumping in the ocean naked at 3 a.m. because you're drunk, but you wouldn't have done it if you were sober. Like everyone should have that experience, right?
I get you, like something that you would have never done. Yeah,
like you had sex with your girlfriend in a pickup truck on a busy street in the back, and you only did it because you're drunk. Like I don't regret those. Those are awesome. I love those memories.
I'd have done that sober.
The girlfriend that is way too fat for you to pick up and carry around the room when you're fucking her. It's gonna throw your back out, but you've had 4 beers, so you try to pick her up and carry her anyway. Darren's like, me, I've done that sober too.
Put that on the list of masculinity.
I'm telling you, yeah, that'd be a good one.
This card, can we start with the early prelims, Caleb? This card is, I'm pumped. Are you watching tonight, Darian?
Yeah.
That's your boy too, right? John Jones, you like him?
Man, John Jones is the guy. I'm not a fan of no UFC fighter,
but him.
John fucking Jones.
And why him?
Because he's the man, dude. He's never lost. The presence he presents in the ring is freaking second to none. The way you can even tell. I could tell when I was watching the weigh-in or the face-off yesterday with him and Gone. Well, he had him terrified. Cyril Gane was wearing freaking 4-inch lifts just to try to look tough enough.
Oh, is that what was going on? I saw John look him up and down like that.
Dude, did you see those boots he had on? They're basically high heels.
Oh, wow.
As is John Jones. I mean, John Jones is a terrifying man, and he terrifies people because you know why? He just has that certain aura to him where he's never been scared. He's never looked at a challenge and said it's too much, and he just goes at everything just head on. I mean, he's the man.
You think his weight is going to be a factor for him because he keeps talking about how he feels just as explosive and just as fast. Wow. David Weed thinks Gane's gone in 60 seconds.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, that I would agree. I wouldn't say in 60 seconds, but I don't think it's going out the first round.
Wow.
He's gonna finish, and just because I don't know why they're hyping Cyril Gane up like he is the most impressive heavyweight we've seen. When he's
light on his feet, dude. He is light on those feet.
He got wrestled by Francis Ngannou, who never even wrestled, and just got held down for 5 rounds. What do you think John Jones is gonna do to you? John Jones was a collegiate wrestler. He terrified. He dominated, wrestled one of the freaking greatest wrestlers of all time.
Oh.
Daniel Cormier and just dominated him, did whatever he wanted to with him. Like, come on, serial guy. What are you talking about, brother?
Are we worried he's not going to show up though? Isn't there's always shit that happens to the John Jones fights? Like he gets a DUI, he doesn't make weight.
Oh, yeah.
Like
That's afterwards. You know, he's gonna fight. There's definitely cocaine or some steroids afterwards, but he
Did you hear? So just to be clear, some of you might be wondering. Darian said he's undefeated, and yet his record is 26-1. And the funny part is that one loss that he has, he's on top of the guy, elbowing the guy in the face from the full mount, and the ref stops the fight, and gives the win to the other guy on some technicality. But did you see Dana tried to go to the Nevada State Commission and get that loss taken off his record? He's like, dude, that was clearly the referee's fault. Like John is beating the guy to death.
Clearly.
Yeah.
The only reason that John Jones, they ruled it as a loss.
Oh, tell me.
Because he did the most illegal move that you can do, which is a 12-6 elbow. He took the elbow like this, 12-6, and kept slamming on his face. That's illegal. You can't 12-6 somebody, because that's just, I don't know why. I don't know why you can hit somebody here. You can even do it like this. But as soon as it goes like this, it's illegal.
Toast.
And John Jones just massacred him with that. And that guy never fought again.
That guy didn't fight again?
Whoa.
Yeah. So yeah, he massacred him with that elbow. So I would believe that's probably why the Nevada Commission didn't take it off, is because, you know, he incapacitated somebody where they could never fight again. So
Holy shit.
If you're not familiar with John Jones and you want to watch one of his fights that's just absolutely savage, I would say watch the Glover Teixeira fight from like 10 years ago.
I know. Yeah, here it is. Watch it, and he starts doing that.
Oh, he comes across and down.
I mean, he starts just, but that was, look at that. That's 24-year-old John Jones. You know what I mean? Like, what a savage.
That's a bad man.
Juiced up? Is he juiced up, Darian?
Oh, it's hard to say, because back then everybody was, Beach.
No, I mean now. His head is huge.
Oh, his head is huge. I saw him face off with Cyril Gahn.
And I'm not judging him. If he is, he is. Like what do I care?
Wait, you get big head for steroids? Is that a rule?
Remember, that's what the joke for Barry Bonds in baseball always was. He's like, oh shoot.
That's right.
Oh, and who was the redheaded guy? His head got huge.
Oh,
Mark McGuire.
Mark
McGuire. Yeah, his head got huge.
And I'm saying, like, he's had enough time to, you know what I'm saying? He's had 2 years off.
Yeah, easy.
He could have juiced up, got off of it, and then, now been, I don't know. We'll know by tomorrow night, because they always piss test him, and then he's been popped for pictograms before, so we'll see what happens.
Hey, I think I suspect he's going to be crazy strong too. That Gon's going to be surprised at how strong he is.
I definitely think so too.
God, he's such an athletic freak, just in all his movement stuff. When he does that thing when he crawls across the cage at you, that would be fucking terrifying.
You mean in the beginning of the fight?
Crawls across the cage at you,
like The Exorcist.
Like, what do I do with this?
He said that because it would terrify people. Like, he said, how terrifying is that for someone just to crawl up to you when you're about to just fight?
He's a huge Anderson Silva fan too, right? And Anderson Silva would get down on all four, right?
Yeah,
the spider.
They talked about them fighting towards the end of Anderson Silva's career and the beginning of John Jones, but just never could make it happen. Which
the two of them,
that would be cool.
That would have been crazy. Now John's in a whole different world.
Yeah, and that's what speaks volumes to Israel Donizet. When they were like, oh, he could fight Izzy, he would destroy Izzy, because Izzy fought Anderson Silva when he's old. You know what I'm saying? And Izzy couldn't really do a lot of damage to him, not even drop him. And you want to fight John Jones, who would have probably killed Anderson Silva. Like, literally, he would have died. So, like, man, that's crazy.
I do. This is off subject a little bit. I do think, though, that guy. I do think that guy that just beat Israel could go up a weight class. Pahea.
Yeah,
I think he can go up to 205 and
good too, and dominate. And
yeah. I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Now that his buddy Glover Teixeira is gone, yeah, why not? I don't think Jamal Hill would be beating freaking Alex Pereira. Never. You know what I mean?
Jamal Hill is scary though, huh?
he's weird to me. Like he doesn't
Like, how is he so good?
Yeah, he doesn't look like an athlete. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? But he touches people and they get hurt. Every time. And so it's I guess some people just have that factor in their arsenal where they're born with that power. You know what I mean?
Jay Hartle, I'm late. Should I go back? Yeah, go back later. Stay with us. Go back later. The first 10 minutes are fun. We talk about our book, Cause Unknown by Edward Dowd. That'll probably make it so the show gets pulled down. Hey, great job with the show yesterday, Souza. Tons of great comments in here when I got here this morning.
Oh, there was good.
Yeah, people loving you.
A couple people sent me some really nice DMs, which was nice because after you finish the show, it just shuts off and you're kind of just left with your own thoughts. So I was feeling a little insecure, but
yeah, it's like doing a line of meth and then all your friends leave your house.
The party's over.
Yeah,
party's over. And I had some coffee too, so I was like wound up. But I haven't looked at any of the comments yet. I don't know if I will. So thank you for the people that sent.
What was the show topic yesterday?
We were covering the CrossFit Games yesterday, and it was kind of like they have this thing called the Open, which you have to do to kind of make it to the next level. And usually I host the show, and then about 3 hours before the show, I realized that no one was going to take my kid to jiu-jitsu. And my wife's like, "Don't worry, he can miss jiu-jitsu today. I'll take him to tennis." And I called Susan. I'm like, "I'm out. You're in."
Yeah.
And he's like, with 3 hours notice, he's like, "All right." He didn't even push back. He's like, "I got it."
It was okay. That's what I'm looking for. Just a little slap down in my self-esteem.
Yeah. Oh, Bruce Wayne, what's up, Batman?
Yeah, always in the house.
That's up.
Oh, Bruce, Wad Zombie. Bruce, I need your email because Wad Zombie sent me like 50 potential.
I can forward those along to him.
Okay, to Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. All right. Sorry. Back to the UFC here. It's tomorrow. The main card starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If John Jones wins, it will be his second belt. Then he'll have achieve belts in both weight classes. And will he be the greatest of all time for sure then, Darian? Or do you think he is already?
I mean, in my opinion, I think he is already. Oh, get out. I think he is already, but everyone has two belts now. There's 6 double champs, you know what I mean? So in order to, he's the greatest of all time already, but in order to put it on statistically, I feel like he should just clear the heavyweight division. Just to put it as statistics here.
It's kind of the nail in the coffin. Who's the guy, the firefighter who's the greatest heavyweight of all time?
Stipe.
And he keeps saying he wants to fight Stipe. When John starts talking, he's like, "Where's Stipe? I need Stipe."
He should, because I would argue that Stipe had a just as a dominant performance over Daniel Cormier as John Jones did. So that'd be good. The only downside for Stipe would be the reach advantage. For some reason, the way Stipe's measured, his arms are so short. Looks like,
like a T-Rex.
Yeah, I really think like he's like 6'4", but I think he has like a 72-inch reach. It looks just, I don't know, short for some reason. But
and what about Ngannou? You think Ngannou will come back too?
I don't think so.
No, you don't.
I don't.
You think he's gonna get a nice paycheck somewhere and then just that he's good? I got 30 mil. I'm good.
Freaking Tyson Fury's gonna pay that boy $130 million to do a fight and be in the books. You know what I mean? Like, Francis Ngannou is not like Conor McGregor. He's not fighting for an appearance. You know what I'm saying? He's not fighting to be like, oh, I got to hold up this man. If he gets his hands on $130 million, wow, get out of here. I'm done.
Yeah. He can buy half his country.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's not gonna find any interest in fighting John Jones, or people always talked about, oh, maybe he'll go to PFL or something. I don't even see that happening. PFL probably won't have the money to support somebody like Francis Ngannou. You're gonna have to pay the man.
How about Tommy Fury was guaranteed $7 million for fighting Jake Paul, but since he won, he got $14 million as a 23-year-old kid.
Oh, I didn't know that. $7 million. Would have been smart on his part if he would have just trusted himself to sign that bet. And
he did. That's why he got it.
Oh, he did. Okay.
The bet was to double your pay. So I guess Jake Paul was promised 25 million for the fight, and Tommy Fury was promised 7. And then Jake Paul said, "Hey, I'll give you another 7 out of my 25 if you beat me. But if you lose, I get your whole 7." And then Tommy didn't want to do it, I don't think, but his dad's like, "We got this."
Yeah.
And it was left to the judges, which is scary shit.
It is scary shit. But
I got paid.
I didn't know. I didn't watch the fight, but they said
It was good. It was good.
Jake Paul looked terrible in it though.
I enjoyed it. I was a little. I told myself that I wasn't going to buy it, and then I was in front of the TV and I bought it, and then I was like, I'm not going to tell anyone I bought it. This is going to be just like my little secret. And then I enjoyed the fight, and now here I am. I've come out. I'm out of the closet. I bought the fight, $49.99.
No, I was. I'll give him that. You know, it's still impressive to see Jake Paul go against an actual boxer and go all 3 rounds. And Tommy Fury is jacked. You know, he looks freaking
jacked,
crazy. You know,
Jake Paul didn't pay him the 7. He didn't.
That how much of that is entertainment? How much of that is real? You think with the Jake Paul boxing stuff?
That's a gamble because I mean I feel like a lot of it's just entertainment.
I think so too. I even think the whole bet thing and everything else is all behind the scenes set up.
Yeah, and I don't feel like I don't know. I just don't feel like they are actually out there trying to kill each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't?
No, I mean, no one ever bleeds in those fights and nothing. Like, what are you talking about? Like, if I'm out here trying to kill each other, somebody's spitting blood out,
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's more like the wrestling. It's all predetermined. They're getting punched in the face. That shit's real. But like you said, Darian, I don't think they're out there trying to rip. Like when you see people in the cage, you could tell those people are there for war.
Other boxers when they're in that ring and they're knocking the snot out of each other.
Yeah.
It's grimy.
Oh shit. Okay, so he hasn't paid it yet. I mean, it's a little early to pay. It's only been a few days. And here they're saying that it was only 4 million. Only.
Yeah. Only 4.
He'd give me the only 4 million and I'll be cool.
Hey Caleb, how were the pay-per-view numbers on there? Was that fight a success?
I don't know. Let me go look.
I'm guessing if they did it in Saudi Arabia, someone there paid a pretty penny to have the fight there.
Oh yeah, they do a lot of fights over there in Saudi Arabia. Go ahead.
I think too, part of the whole entire bet, it keeps the conversation going after the fight. Because now you have this whole thing of, did he get paid? Did he not get paid? Did he sign it? Jake Paul could talk shit. He could talk shit back. It kind of keeps the conversation going even after the fight's over.
And here's the real clause too. I don't know if this is true, but I was just hearing hearsay on, we all look on the web and everything. I guess they said in the contract, if Tommy Fury were to win, then there was an automatic rematch.
Oh, sure.
So, Jake has the option for a rematch. Yeah, for sure.
Like, then that even brings into question, like, okay.
I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah. So was he allowed to win so that they can do this all over again to make double the money?
You think that there's fights that are fixed?
There has to be. In boxing, there most definitely 100%. 100%. There's
wow.
Given from the very beginning of boxing. You know what I mean? Like fights get fixed.
Yeah, wasn't there a big scandal in like the NBA or a college level where all of it was fixed by the mob?
Literally, yes. Like
there's a whole thing, yeah.
And that's why Dana White's so against boxing, which I mean, I'm not gonna say the Dana White's fights don't get fixed too. Some of them do, We see some decisions that should have went the other way go someone's way, Patty Pimblett.
The Pimblett fight was crazy.
Sean O'Malley, you know what I mean? Like we watch Dana White make sure that the guys who have the most hype win. But
hey, this chick what's her name? Tabitha Ritchie is hot.
Who is Tabitha Ritchie?
She's fighting on the undercard.
I've never heard of her. What is
I
she?
had never heard of her either. She looks like a CrossFitter.
Oh, hey, then you definitely think she's hot, huh, Sevan?
Yeah.
Hey, I see you with the 70-pound snatches.
Yeah, boy.
You may be small, but you're strong, ain't you?
Yeah, boy. I'm working on it.
Oh my goodness! I said, "Damn, look at."
Hey, look! Keep going. There's this. Keep going. Right there. Let me see that. Let me see that one with the string over her shoulder. I want to see her do this to Darian. Just fucking shoulder hip toss Darian.
Oh, she does judo. Probably.
Oh, is that what that is? That's just some sort of judo shit?
I would think so, yeah. That's where they ball them up and throw them over the shoulder.
Dude, her ass is a cannonball.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Before, let me see her. Go to a face picture. I don't know.
Her face is great. Her face, that's not a good, her face is great.
Not that one, though. Not
That one. But not for long, though. Not for long. Her face isn't going to be great for long.
I touched that too. Thought you were gonna click on the picture of her ass and go, see, look at her face. It's great.
Yeah. Look at her face.
Amazing.
There, that one with the facing off with Pena. Go. Oh my God. Go to that one in that bathing suit. God, and she's so tan. Yeah, she's hot, dude. And Pena's hot too. That's just not a good picture of her.
Yeah, that's not a good picture of Pena. That other girl looks all right. Yeah, let's go to this one right here. This one to the right.
Where she's talking. She might wait a minute. We can hear her voice now, maybe too. Does she speak English?
UFC 279, hoje à noite, o card tá bombando. Correm lá no site Raw.
Okay, you can turn off her voice.
Portuguese, such a romantic language.
MMA rabble. Richie is mid. She got TKO'd by Fiort in her second UFC fight.
Damn. Well, she'll do better in this one. I'm actually excited for
the Canadian guy Darian fought fixed. You fought a fixed fight, Darian?
Yeah, that fucking Johan fight, pussy, and then he lost.
Hey, does that piss you off? Is that going to piss you off if Ian Gary loses?
Nah, it won't. It won't make me mad. Because I've come with it, he was scared of me, and I should have took advantage of that, and I didn't. And I could have dog walked his ass, and I could have been fucking Darian Weeks, instead of it Ian Gary. But that's okay,
How do you know he's scared of you?
You could just get that energy. You ever gotten that energy from someone where you're around them? Okay,
only my 6-year-old boy when I fucking put my belt on in the morning. That's the only man I ever seen scared of me.
And that's exactly how it feels. The same way when another man is scared of you. It feels the exact same way. They feel like a 6-year-old boy. And so when we got there, first time we got to hotel on like Tuesday, like I was walking around and I don't make it a chance to. I make it a chance to walk up and talk to my opponent, but this dude was super obnoxious. He's fucking cringy as shit. So I'm like, I'm definitely not going to say anything to him. He gets on my nerves. And then on that Wednesday, we were walking down, and it's only me and him walking in this big ass hallway. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying shit to him. I'm just gonna walk past him, and I just look straight and walk past him. I don't show him nothing. And like he all but almost hugs me. Oh, hey brother, how you doing? It's gonna be great. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, yeah, cool. You know what I mean? And I, shake his hand, try to walk off. And every time he sees me after that, he smiles at me, tries to, hey.
Oh, he's trying to make you human. He's scared and he wants to see if like you're a real man or if you're a fucking like part dinosaur.
Like they do it so they're like they try to create a bond in between each other, so that way when you go into the fight, you're like, hey, you know me, you remember? Like, hey,
yeah. Like you're not going to give yourself permission. Hey, it's like when I'm arm wrestling my boys, if I just give them a little bit of wind, they let up. I'm like, you pussy, are you afraid to beat me?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like if I just give them a little, they let up. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Smash me. Don't give a fuck that I'm your dad.
Hard.
Yeah. Give yourself permission. Well, are you feeling me or are you trying to win?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not here to feel me.
And it was the most awkward. And the night before too, like it was most awkward. Like he had his parents there, and they were all hugging me before.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's a strategy now. Now that's.
Hey, did you hug his girlfriend? She's hot as fuck.
She's pretty, but she was like every time she see me too, she was like, "Oh hey," and I think really what it was is she saw me when I was cutting weight, and I was coming out in the towel to go weigh in.
And she saw your dong flopping around behind the towel, and she
saw I was fucking like yacked, like, and I was cutting weight, and I know she took off and told him like, "Holy shit, he's fucking."
You're in trouble.
He's fucking hung like a horse. You better watch out, babe.
I think I found myself a new man.
It was good, and the fact she was just hyping him up at the weigh-in too. When I weighed in 171, I think, and she's like, "Oh, he's drained. He's got nothing left. He was cutting weight all night." Blah 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 blah.
You heard her saying that?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm like, I'm not drained.
Hey, girl, listen, girls, no. Don't let your girlfriend do that, people.
Yeah.
That's stupid. People think you're a bitch if you let your girlfriend do that.
100%.
So I'm thinking like, and
It's like letting your mom talk to at the play, or like even when Tommy Fury let his dad talk.
yeah.
Jake Paul's like, dude, your dad's talking for you. It's bad.
I mean, think about it. This Ian Gary took her last name.
He did?
What? You didn't know that?
No.
Look on the card. Look what he's called. He's Ian Gary, whatever Machamanano, whatever her name is, dude.
Oh no, that's not on the masculinity list, is it?
Yeah, I know. Like, what are you doing?
Like the girl's last name.
I said, oh, and then he made an excuse because he's like, oh, well, she already has a son, and I just wanted all three of us to have the same name. Like, get the f out of here, dude.
Adopt him then, bro.
Yeah.
Last name.
I mean, like, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack De La Maddalena was on a tear before he came on this show. That fucking dude won 10 in a row. And now he's won 12 in a row, I think.
Oh, yeah. What a savage.
Yeah. Oh, look at your coffee. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Oh, that coffee's not for you.
No, yeah. This guy's gonna be a problem for Gary, most definitely. Yeah, look, see that middle name? That's her middle name. That's her last.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Never.
Amazing.
Hey, I hope he does that. I hope someone calls him. Eventually, he's going to meet someone who's going to, in the press conference, is going to be like, yo, you a bitch or what? Someone just called Darian. I need a haircut.
No, yeah, no. It's actually my mom called me.
You want to take it?
No, she's all right. She'll be okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, my wife will get a hold of her. It'll be good.
All right. That's a good wife. That's what I tell my wife too. Can you talk to my family?
That's great. Yeah.
Sean M. Ian Gary gets pegged for sure.
Yeah,
He gets carried around.
I'm telling you for sure.
Okay, so I'm looking at the early prelims, Mr. Beaver. I don't know who these guys are, but there's a guy Esteban Ribovics who's 11-0 who's fighting. I'm guessing that's gonna be worth watching. 2:30 p.m. The guy above him, Damon, is that really his name? Damon, like Demand. I would change that.
Oh
shit
yeah,
to Demand. I'd call him. I'm Demand.
I've trained with him at Jackson Wing too. He's pretty legit too. I think he's gonna cause some havoc to this guy as well.
Hey, look, that whole name looks fake. Damon Blackshear.
Yeah, Damon Blackshear. Yeah, that's a cool ass name actually.
That is
Great
a good
name.
name. Yeah.
That's a fucking famous name. Yeah, he's gonna run through this guy. I saw the like, not them square up, but I saw like how they put the pictures side by side. I mean, unless this guy, this Fareed somebody has a freaking just incredible skill, I think he's just gonna get blown out of the water.
Fareed Basharat, 9-0. I like. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a kind of a whore for the goose eggs.
Really?
Yeah, like I see that and I want to watch that fight. That one above it with Cameron Saymon. I want to watch that too against Mana Martinez.
Well, let me see.
I like it when the O's on the line.
Yeah, me too. No, I definitely. That is. I'm glad to see Ian's O get taken away. This. It's going. I'm telling you, it's going away. He's going to get effed off.
Gary is like 800. Y'all tripping?
I'm not tripping. He's gonna get blown out of the water, Mr. MMA. He's gonna get. I'm telling you, this guy's a savage that he's fighting, and he's strong as shit, and he's gonna wrestle him and punch him in his balls.
Good. Look, Darian got to kiss his wife one more time.
You got all fired up after that last day.
You got to kiss his wife to get that cup of coffee. You got to kiss her one more time. And then we go over the prelims. Hey, in the prelims got some names too. It's kind of crazy.
Isn't it crazy? I thought that was pretty crazy. So that means Ian Gary's the first fight of the night, correct?
Yeah, the first main event of the night. It won't be till like 3:30 or 4 probably.
Ian Gary's still on the early prelims.
Oh no, it'll be 4:30. Ian Gary won't fight until 4:30.
Yeah.
Why'd
you
look
just
at
pass
this?
past Dan Hooker? You didn't care about him?
Oh, I didn't even see him on there. Okay, sorry. Yeah, let's go back to him.
Oh, I didn't know. I just didn't know. I thought you guys had beef.
Oh, it's canceled. It's canceled.
Oh.
How the fuck is Dan Hooker on an early prelim?
Because he's just been getting the shit beat out of him for the past fucking 4 fights.
My God.
But to be honest, he fought Michael Chandler, which I don't think he should have lost that fight. But, you get knocked out, you can't do shit about it. Then he
Hey,
fought.
something doesn't make sense here, Darian. Sorry to interrupt. Jalen Turner's on the main card now.
Who's he fighting?
Someone fucking crazy like Bo Nichols or something fucking nuts.
He is fighting Bo Nichols. Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was.
Bo's 185. Oh, yeah, this guy Gamrot is a savage. This is the guy who 2 fights ago he fought that Armenian guy who almost beat Islam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Gamrot's the real deal.
Dude, I like watching these fights too with somebody who's super good and they're only 5'8", and then someone that's 6'2". You know what I mean? Like at 155 being 6'2", gosh dang, that's crazy, And so even if this guy's really good, like how's he gonna employ a game on that?
Gamrot's gonna take him down.
I mean, I know, but I've seen Jalen Turner. He's not a slouch when it comes to wrestling either.
No, he's great, isn't he?
Yeah, so I mean, Dan Hooker got injured. I guess that's what happened.
Okay, so back over to the prelim. This guy that's fighting Derek Brunson, Duplessis.
Duplessis, yeah, dude, his body, no homo, but his body, gosh dang, dude, he's fucking built.
There's crazy hype around him, but every fight I've seen him win, I feel like it's like
barely.
Yes, barely.
Yeah, except for he just fought who? Who did he fight? Dang, who's the Scoutser? Just like freaking Patty Pimblett, but he's been in the UFC longer. I can't.
Scoutser? Oh,
no, you know him.
The English Darren Till?
Yeah, Darren Till. He just fought him, and didn't he knock him out?
I don't know. Did you see Darren Till's not with the UFC anymore?
Yeah, he tried to say, "Oh yeah, this was my decision." I just told him, "Cut me for a little bit, and I'll come back later." What are you talking about?
That you call bullshit on that?
Yeah, he doesn't have that type of pull to just. You lost 5 straight. You think you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'll come back in a little bit. Can you just give me a time to just settle, put my ducks in a row?" No, you're done. Clip. Bye. You're not coming back.
Hey, what happens? What are you gonna do? Are you just done fighting when you leave the UFC? Are you just done?
Oh no, I had a boxing match. Oh, I didn't tell you about that.
No, tell me.
Oh yeah, I had a boxing match last weekend.
What?
It was dope. I beat the dog shit out of this guy.
You like a sanction? Like you were in a.
Oh yeah, yeah. I tried to do another one this weekend, so I had one last weekend, and then someone called me for $6,000 to do another one this weekend on short notice against a guy who's like 5'8" or something at 170. But it was hard for me to make 170 the first time when I went and did the boxing match before.
I don't see it in your shirt. How come it's not in your shirt dog?
Sure Dog doesn't. I don't think Sure Dog records those.
Oh, you found it already? Oh, it's on his Instagram.
Oh yeah,
shit.
I put that video up on my Instagram. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
How many rounds was it?
6, just 6. They wanted to do 8, and I told them, I was like, "You give me $5,000, I'll do 8 rounds, no cap." And then they just decided to do 6, so that's okay. But it was cool. They paid me $3,000, and that was pretty dope, just for a little weekend thing that I love to do. Boxing to me is like sparring. Like I don't even get affected. This guy was like 7-1.
No shit. And did it go the distance?
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
How many rounds did you win?
I won 4. He won 2.
Did you think you won more?
Yeah, I mean, I dominated him the whole time. This is what the fight looked like the whole time. I mean, I just put him on the ropes and just started going
just beating him up, just peppering him up.
How was his engine?
His engine was super good for 3 rounds. But once I started doing this to him more, he I don't know if it was his cardio. I think it was more of his he was just like, damn, this dude is just all over me. And he was not prepared for that. Because I watched most of his fights.
Yeah, you're just leaning on him the whole time. I fucking love it.
Yeah, lots of pressure.
I watched most of his fights, and he's the guy that's trying to do most of what I'm doing. And so I was like, all right, let's try this then. And because I don't back out. I just stand in the middle, and I just just went to whack-a-mole in them. It was fun.
It looks like a good crowd too.
Dude, the crowd, as I'm walking into the ring, the crowd is just, all sorts of profanity on me, calling me a piece of shit.
Oh,
Really?
damn.
Telling me I'm going to get knocked out. His uncle came all the way up to where I'm about to walk in, and was like, wipe that smile off your face, boy. You finna get knocked out. I'm going to knock you out. And so after every round, I just turned towards the crowd that was there, and I just smiled as, I got iced up, and they put Vaseline on my face, and I'm just smiling at them, and then I turn right back around and do the same thing I did.
Fucking amazing.
Hey,
That's
did
so
your wife
badass.
go?
Yeah, she did. And what was crazy too is pretty wild is that crowd there is probably 87% black.
87. I like it. 87%. That's accurate.
Very
What city is
specific.
that in?
It's in Davenport, Iowa. They call it the Quad Cities. It's right by.
Yep.
It's on the border of Iowa and Illinois.
Hey, is there a difference between? Is any significance to the crowd being 87% black? Louder, quieter?
Just with my wife being there, because I'm black and she is white, and she was screaming for me. You know what I mean? And so they could kind of get.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's good.
Bubbly.
It was good, dude. Everybody after the fight, everybody in the crowd loved me afterwards.
Yeah.
Even the dude's uncle came up to me. The dude's grandmother came up to me and was like, "You beat the hell out of my grandson." Here, excuse me. But she was like, "You one fighting nigga. You beat that." I said, "I appreciate it." She gave me a hug and a kiss.
Thank you. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, that's the kindest thing anyone said to me all evening.
Oh,
Thank you.
They were pretty cool afterwards. And
Do you have a daughter? Because I can do other things too.
I can do. Yeah,
I'm a very capable man. I'm well-rounded.
the guy told me that he would pay me anything for the next show. He said, "I would love to have you on every time you put on a show." And so I'm still doing MMA. I'm gonna go to 185.
You are?
Yeah. Remember I told you I was walking?
Yeah, I just don't like it. I'm in denial. I hate the thought of you getting bigger and having to take harder shots. If you want me to be completely frank with
I
you.
love it. But think about this. See, I've been going against guys who are 170 and fast, and then I'm gonna go against these muscleheads now who probably swing 3 hooks and then try to grab you. So I think
yeah, but Pahea's in 185. Dudes like that.
Yeah, that is. But yeah, but maybe he'll go to 205.
Yeah. Hey,
No.
would you go back? Would you go back to the UFC?
I definitely want to try out PFL and Bellator. I want to see.
Okay.
This is my goal right now is to fight in LFA. I want to attain their 185 belt, and then I want to fight in either Fury or Titan, and I want to obtain.
And that's Europe. That's Europe.
Yeah. Well, no, that Titan may be in.
Fury's not Europe. Isn't that where Ian Gary and Patty Pimblett are from? That's not.
No, that's Cage Warriors. Cage Warriors.
Oh, right. Okay.
Fury is West Coast. And
Okay.
Titan is I don't know, Midwest to where, and they kind of go in Canada too. So, so I just want to attain 2 or 3 belts here at these, so that I can't be denied anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have to give me a contract, PFL, Bellator, wherever. And then kind of, be on my own terms. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna do as much boxing as I can, because boxing is super fun and they pay you crazy money the more you win. So,
hey, don't you have an agent too? So it wouldn't an easy way, and I use the word easy loosely, but isn't an easy way to get back to the UFC that there's someone pulls out and the UFC is like, okay, we'll give you a contract, and they just call you and hey, you have 4 weeks notice, get in here, Darian?
that's true. That is true. And the UFC does know me to fight on short notice to just say, fuck it, whatever.
Right.
But 2 things with that. One, I feel like I need to get some finishes under my belt before they do that. They want to see me in there and doing back to
the thing is you fight all your fights. You fight. I mean, I don't mean you show up. I mean, you fight. If you're in the ring, there's fighting going on.
Yeah.
You can't say that about everyone.
Yeah. And that's true. But I think just for the publicity, like just for their, popularity, they want somebody who's like, oh, this guy got this many finishes, which I mean, I feel like it's 100% gonna happen. The next guys I fight in MMA, no matter where it's at, they're gonna get finished. I don't care if it's at 185 or 205, it doesn't matter. They're gonna get knocked out, they're gonna get choked out, they're gonna get finished. I think with having that, then that would be more, they would be more apt to be like, oh, let's grab him again. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's back on his finish. You know what I'm saying? He is a good fighter. He came in here and did fight 3 long fights for us and went to war. And so I feel like they would. But on the second note, I did fire my management team.
Oh, you did?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm in the process of looking for a new management team. I didn't feel like they were working for me no more. Once the UFC.
Were they bummed when you do that? Are they like, okay, Darian, we'll clean up our act, we'll give more attention to you, or do they go, okay, we understand, and they walk away?
See, that's what they did, and that's why I was glad I fired him. When I let them go, they were like, all right, if this is a decision you want to make, that's cool. We'll see you next time. See you. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad that I let you guys go.
Okay, so it wasn't like the girlfriend where you try to break up with her and she's like, okay, one more date. Let me give you one more handy. It wasn't like that. No.
One more handy.
And
that sucks.
And there's other management team that's reached out to me. I just took a little hiatus from management teams just because, I was doing this. And when you're fighting in these like local MMA fights, like LFA or something, something in the lower region, you can get a hold of those guys yourself. I got a hold of Mark Beery, the owner of that, myself, and he's setting up fights with me. I don't have to cut people 10% off. All the money goes to me. I just pay my coaches. Same with the boxing. Don't have to cut anybody off a slice. I just give it to my coaches, and then we all get paid more. So right now, I feel like that was the best goal for me. Once I get finishes and get on a win streak, I feel like we'll have a better choice of who we want to go with as a management team.
Jethro, it's Sevan Podcast MGT. It's 1T 2 S's. 1T MATOSSIA.
He put me in there too. Actually, that's just a play off my name, so we're both.
Oh yeah, Matosi and Souza. Yeah. Who says no to a handy? Yeah.
Darian, so your last boxing match that you just showed us there, so you managed that yourself. You dealt with the logistics of getting into that, and then how much? What's the difference there? Is that more stress for you? Do you not mind doing that? Like, what's that process like?
What's crazy about boxing is boxing people, like boxing promoters, like once they know you've boxed once or twice, they are in your inbox. Oh, hey, we got this much for this much money. Hey, we got this much for this much money. And the first offer is like, it's easy to argue that offer because they're just trying to get you to respond back. And you're like, oh, I can't do it for that. But because they usually need it on short notice when they're in your inbox. They need it on 1 week notice, 2 week notice, 4-day notice. They're like, so you can kind of squeeze a little more money out of them. Like, oh, well, hey, take that weight. Maybe can I get like $2,000 more in 2 play tickets?
Yeah, you got the leverage at that point.
And they're like, all right, fine. Yeah, we can do that. So and boxing promoters really, I mean, I guess I never dealt with the UFC personally, but I feel like boxing promoters are pretty easy to deal with. I mean, they're ready to pay money. Boxing is still a sport that gets paid so much money, per show. Like these last people, they paid me this $3,000 in cash. They had almost every bit of their money in the show in cash. So I'm like, God.
What does that mean? What does that mean? They had every bit of their money in the show in cash.
Like they didn't have, most of the time, when you're dealing with big shows like that, you're gonna do like, people are writing checks, different businesses are writing checks, sponsor. I mean, they had like a duffel bag.
That's what I was gonna say. So you finish the fight, and they're like, "Here's your $3,000.
Yeah,
See you later. Thank you."
Yeah.
Count me out.
Oh, that's fun. I love that.
All right, that's what's up. I said I'll fight every time you guys pay me in cash like this.
For real.
Because
this is a good question. We're way off subject here. Jay Hartle, do you take less damage in boxing compared to MMA? I thought it was the other way around. Less damage in MMA.
I'd say like,
or you can't say
per knockout. Like if you get knocked out in boxing, I say it is more damage because they count 10 seconds and then like here, stand back up and get knocked out again. MMA, if you get knocked out, they're just like, oh, hey, call it off. But now I'd say like face wise and cuts and injuries to kneecaps and stuff like that, I'd say probably MMA you take more. You know, you get taken down, you get things squeezed, pulled, snapped, cut with elbows. So I'd say you take more damage in MMA if it's like to the body, but to the brain, I'd say, yeah, boxing probably take more damage.
How's the residual on your body, like soreness wise? Like, is there a big difference with boxing being maybe less sore as you finish up? Not necessarily damage wise, but just like soreness that you would feel just from the movement and activity.
Way less sore. Boxing's way less sore than MMA. MMA, like I come out of MMA, even if I, you know, finished the guy and felt like I didn't get touched, like some weird part of my knuckle hurts or my, you know, my back feels like it got strained, you know, just because you're using your full body. But with boxing, I mean, me and this guy just threw shots the whole time, and I walked out there like I felt great. Like my face didn't even hurt, you know. So
did you ever want to take him down or kick him? Was there the natural urge to go back into that mode at any point, or do you got that completely under control?
People do say and ask that, but now when it's boxing like that, I don't know. Me personally, I don't. Like, I'm just like, I get excited that we only have to throw hands. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm so excited that all I have to do is swing my arms, you know, because if I take somebody down is a lot of work, you know, especially when they know it's.
And you don't have to worry about defending it.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about defending it or getting, you know, kicked in the face if you try to slip a punch the other way, and it's fun. It's a fun experience. You guys have you guys ever like punched a bag, you know, with boxing gloves? Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's way different than getting punched back, though. I never had anyone punch me back.
You'd rather get tossed on your head in a double leg takedown.
Hey, when my little kids do jiu-jitsu tournaments, they do gi and no gi, and they're always sore as shit. They trip the next day. Every muscle in their body, their fingers, their calves, their forearms, all the muscles in their back, they're so tight. They're so sore. I think your whole body tightens up, right?
Yeah. Just gripping, staying away from a choke even, you know, like just trying to keep your arms in so it doesn't get pulled. Like you're tensing your body at all times. Yeah.
At maximum tension.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're trying to pull somebody at maximum tension. Like you're trying to yank somebody over, trying to sling them down to the ground. So it's a tactic sport. Wrestling's the same way.
Okay. We better get back to the card. We're never going to get through this.
Ever.
When's your first haircut today?
Whenever I get there.
Oh, all right, good. So let's talk about Cody Garbrandt. Amazing champ, so much fucking hype, and then just I don't know. Did he go on a 4 or 5 fight losing streak? I mean, he just got.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he fought in 2022
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got. Oh well, he did. I think he got knocked out by that guy who lost to the 135 champ right now, or the 115 champ. Who is it?
I'm pulling up Cody's sure dog here really quick.
I think he got knocked out at the beginning of the year
by Kai France.
Yeah, Kai France.
Oh no, that was in 2021. Very close though. December of 2021. Oh. Very close to 2022. And dude, Rob Font. Those are 2 tough fights.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Hey, dude, he's only won. Listen, he lost to Dillashaw, Pedro Munoz. Then he won against Rafael Asuncao, tough guy, and then lost to Rob Font and Kai France. Hey, dude, he's only won 1 of his last 6 fights.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he
does have a win against Dominic Cruz, which is crazy.
Yeah, but Dominic Cruz also got knocked out by freaking Chito Vera.
Yeah. I think this is it for Cody.
Yeah,
I think he's done.
Yeah, I was just watching some of the Cody Garbrandt's old stuff where he was on the Ultimate Fighter, and he got into that little scuffle with Conor McGregor. Did you guys see that?
No, recently.
No, it was Ultimate Fighter. It was when Cody Garbrandt was a part of it, and like. Conor McGregor was the coach and Uriah Faber was the coach.
Oh, I do remember that. Yes. And Conor was talking shit and the dude stopped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
McGregor said something to Uriah Faber and was like, what are you going to do about it? You know, and Cody Garbrandt was like, I'll do something about it, and fucking just shoved the shit out of Conor McGregor. I would have loved to see what happened there. That would have been cool.
And that was when he was a normal dude, 145.
Yeah, 145. You know, not fucking jacked up beyond belief.
What do you think here out of Cody and Trevin Jones?
Let's just be hopeful, and I'm gonna say Cody wins.
All right, you're a good.
I'm gonna say Cody knocks him out cold,
Okay.
and bro.
I don't think so. I think Trevin Jones hurts his feelings, and Cody. That's the last we see of Cody.
I hope not.
And I think Derek Brunson has to be on his last leg too. 39 years old. I mean, this is do or die for him.
Yeah, that dude. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one because that dude is explosive. He goes from bell to bell, as explosive as he can be. The Duplessis or whatever.
Yeah, Dreykus.
Oh.
French dude. What is he?
I think he's French. He sounds French. Either
Rikus.
French or Canadian.
All right, let's move over to the main card. Holy shit, this is crazy.
Actually, South African.
Oh yeah, same thing. French, South African, same thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, same thing.
This is crazy. I've been having my kids watch a lot of old Bo Nickel highlights. He is fucking scary.
Yeah, I know, and he's a great wrestler, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm the kind of guy that like to see things get toppled. I hope he loses.
You think he does? I think he wins in the first round.
I hope he loses. I hate people who just go in there and just wrestle people and just hold them down. This is it.
Hey, but his first fight, he knocked a dude out in the Contender Series. Just in 30 seconds, just came out there and gave him the fucking onesie twosie.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. So let's do it against Jamie Pickett. Stand up and show it against Jamie Pickett. Man, Jamie Pickett's gonna lose though. He's been on a freaking losing streak too, like 3 fights.
It sucks because he's a total likable character. In Embedded, they just show him rolling around on his on his 4-wheel. He looks cool as shit.
Dude, yeah, and we shared some. We were chilling together. The last UFC fight I was at was at UFC 279, and he was just a dope guy. You know what I mean?
He seems so cool.
He was cool. He was chill. He was even making jokes about how he got knocked out, and I was like, "Yeah, you're a cool dude, bro." But it didn't seem like he had that dog in him to want to fight, though.
And Bo Nickel really is the real deal, right? 3-time NCAA fucking.
That's as real as you can get. I mean, think of all the people who freaking, did have those accolades. Like Daniel Cormier went to the top of the division. Henry Cejudo dominated everybody he knew. You know what I mean? Like when you have that wrestling background and you have those, accolades, man.
He had to do the Contender Series twice. The first time he won, they didn't give it to him.
Yeah, because wasn't that his first win on the Contender Series?
Yeah, probably
ever. It was his first win to ever in MMA. So Dana White was like, "Oh, we can't give it to him. He's only 1-0." Like how cool would that be? You don't even have to have a little amateur MMA career. You could just, let me just jump in this Contender Series real quick and get this money.
And they said that in the Embedded they were talking about, hey man, he's used to wrestling in front of 15,000 screaming people. I mean, he's already there.
He's already there for sure. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That was his first. Oh no, he had one fight before that. Oh, he hasn't fought any fights since the Contender Series?
No, this is it. This is his coming out party.
Yeah, they put him against Jamie Pickett because they think it's going to be the easiest win for him.
Hey, that was crazy when fucking Islam had fucking Volkanovski in the rear naked choke.
Oh, yeah.
And Volkanovski was beating his ass.
And smiling.
Have you ever seen anyone get their ass beat from the rear naked choke? That was fucking nuts.
Dude, I feel like Volkanovski, they should have just given him that fight just because off of pure energy. He had way more energy. He defeated Islam with his energy. Islam was like, what can I do to this guy? And you can't do anything to me that's going to affect me in this fight. And it was crazy.
What did he, would you go back and watch that and teach that, Darian?
Teach what? Punch a guy in the choke?
Yeah, like somehow he was able to hold one of Islam's hands and then just beat the fuck. He was doing this.
Yeah.
Like this, like, yo, dude, what the fuck? Just mashing Islam. I mean, that was nuts, right?
That was nuts. And that just shows he's just
all casual shit. You were kind of like, hey, Islam, you better fucking let go. He's beating your ass from the most dominant position in MMA.
And that shows that people shouldn't just like take positions like that. Like they shouldn't just say, oh, someone's on my back, so I just need to chill here and just hold on for dear life.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, do whatever you can. Like, that was, man, he was very impressive. He's up there too, being the greatest of all time too.
Hey, Islam didn't like those, right? Those punches were hurting him. He hated that.
Yeah, they probably were hurting him, but I don't know if they were hurting him as much as we think. But they were definitely like, oh, I can't get this choke off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was how bad it was.
If I was the judge, I would be giving that to Volkanovski.
Literally, look at the energy that he has. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how about when Kevin Holland fucking knocked out Jacare?
oh, from his back.
From his back.
My goodness. Like, if that wasn't that's the craziest knock I've ever seen. Especially how he got on top of him and was just holding him and just punching down, and how Jacare, like, literally was just fucking dead. Man.
There's always those weird fights where the guy's up against the fence and he's going for the double leg, and then the guy's dropping those elbows on him. And every once in a while, you'll see the guy the guy who's got the double leg goes to sleep.
Just
You're like, what did you think was going to happen? The guy's dropping elbows on the side of your head.
And not only that, like, I feel like in those cases, the guy who's holding the double leg is like goes into retard moment and just stays holding the double leg.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's killing you.
Yeah.
Killing you.
Yeah, I know. But
Elbow to temple. Molly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here to look at Darian. Oh, all right. Fine.
Thanks for joining us, Molly.
Yeah. I'm just here for the live show when I can be. Well, thank you, Molly. Yeah, just you get our numbers up high, please. Get our numbers up. Okay, Gamrot versus Jalen Turner. It's gonna be a good fight, man. That is gonna be a great fight. I think even the Bo Nichols fight will be fun to watch.
let's go.
I think it's gonna be a first round fight too. I think they're gonna come out hot.
I'm gonna go Jalen Turner.
All right.
He can pull it out.
I want Jalen to win. I'm not a Gamrot fan.
Oh, well, cool. Yeah, even better. Let's go, Jalen.
And then, guys, we do not talk about this guy, and I don't know why we don't talk about this guy. And this next guy might be the scariest guy in the UFC.
His name is Jeff, and he spells it with a G.
His name is what?
Jeff. You talking about Jeff Neal?
No. Talking about this guy from this fucking Asian dude from fucking Russia that comes out with the turban.
Jeff Neal's finna put him to sleep.
Oh, bro.
Put him to sleep.
This guy is
Nailed it.
6 more letters in there than they needed to be, but yes.
You don't think this dude's scary as shit?
I mean, I get what you're saying. He has been dominant, and he's freaking, he has the demeanor, but Jeff Neal ain't scared to know whatever he is.
Yeah, he's like, dude, that dude got shit out of Genghis Khan's butt, dude. This guy is fucking scary, dude.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Why would that guy even fight him? Oh my God.
That he's standing on something. There's no way.
No, he's not. That dude's probably because you see Sean Shelby in the back. Sean Shelby is so tiny, dude.
He's
that guy's 6'1".
Yeah, and this guy is if he's the same height as Sean Shelby's like your height. So
hey, dude, you know that other the dude from South America who's like he's like the South American Cerrone, Alex Oliveira.
Oh yeah.
So he beat that dude in 1 round. He beat that dude in 20 seconds.
Yeah, but that dude's soft.
Okay. He beat Neil Magny in the 2 seconds into the second round in his last fight.
Yeah, that is pretty good though.
The Asian Davy Crockett.
I mean, this guy is fucking. Those are the only 2 big names on his. God, dude, every dude he's fought in has.
But Jeff Neal can just put people to sleep quick.
Okay, well, he better do it. The thing is, though, the truth, every dude that this guy has fought in, this Shavkat guy, has some name that I can't even say. Like, he's definitely fought some shit overseas, fought some weird Russian dudes.
But yeah, and they had talks about him after this fighting what's his name? Kazmat Chimaev.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what do you think about that? That'd be
Yeah, I'd love to see it. This guy, Paulina, he looks like something you've seen in a history textbook. Yeah, totally. And in Lower Asia Minor, we had these people that look like this.
No, yeah, he I always find it weird, it's off topic, but like how those
Where is he from? He's like from he's
that's what that flag is, a Kazakhstan flag, I think.
Kazakhstan.
Kakakistan.
So it's like
Kazakhstan.
I always weird when the Russian and kind of Asian cultures are intertwined. You know what I'm saying? Like
at the border there. That's like, yeah, and they are.
Yeah, they speak Russian, but they look like they're Chinese. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
I'm gonna see if I can find if this dude has a wiki page. I'm sure he does. I don't watch any of the interviews with these guys. If the shit has to be translated, like I'm like, fuck you. Oh no, Uzbekistan. He was born in Uzbekistan. Hey, dude, met some arm wrestlers out of Uzbekistan. They're freaks. Yeah, they look like giant Asians.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I went to an overseas mixed martial arts competition and fought a Kazakhstan, and yeah, he looked huge as fuck. But he was like Asian. I'm like, oh shit.
His first fight was in 2014. He won in the first round with a triangle choke. Oh, I saw my 8-year-old do it triangle in sparring yesterday. I'd never seen that. It's weird to see because my family's little.
Yeah,
so we got little legs, but he threw up a fucking triangle. It's crazy.
He's flexible though.
It'd be
as an 18-year-old, he was a world champion in amateur MMA and in the WMMA. Wow, so he had two championship belts as a kid.
Uzbekistan.
God, can you imagine some of the dirty places he's fought?
Yeah, in someone's fucking dingy fucking garage with the dirt floor.
Yeah,
hey,
like some underground basement.
Hey, so that's this dude's coming out party. If this dude will be so in his 16 wins, it's 8 knockouts and 8 submissions.
Yeah, he's not tough. We'll see what happens.
Oh, bro.
I want Jeff Neal to just cream his ass up.
How old is Jeff Neal? God, I feel like he's been around forever.
32.
He's probably been around since he was like 24 or so.
All right. Back to the list. Okay, so you take Jeff Neal.
Jeff Neal, for sure.
Oh, it's weird. That fight was scheduled, by the way, in January, and it got canceled. The same exact fight.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool then.
So someone must have been hurt or something. Okay, where are we? Cream his ass up. Yeah. You're familiar with that, Adam?
Taking a few good creamings in my day.
Yeah.
He's gonna cream that ass up. Is there anything else? What else are you supposed to do with an ass?
This where I haven't seen Valentina Shevchenko fight in like a year and a half.
Yeah, I don't even know what to think here. I watched the press conference. Alexa seems like a little girl. I mean, I'm sure she's a killer, but
she's gonna die under the hands of Valentina Shevchenko.
And Shevchenko, I don't think Shevchenko's looked her best in her last 2 fights, but she did say in the press conference that she is going up to she is going to go up to 135 and she is going to fucking mash fucking what's her name?
Who?
Yeah, Amanda
Nunes?
Yeah. She said, hey, everyone knows I won that last fight with her. I'm going to go up there to 135. I'm going to fucking mash her. And then they're like, is that the only reason why you're going up there? She goes, it's the only reason. She's like, I'm just better than her.
It was pretty cool to see Amanda Nunes go southpaw and beat the shit out of fucking Juliana Pena.
Yeah, crazy. Oh, is that what happened? She went southpaw on her and that's what happened?
Went southpaw on her ass. She'd never done southpaw a day in her life. Switched the whole camp on her. Practiced southpaw the whole camp and just fucking beat the dog shit out of her.
The guy who used to be the CrossFit Games champion, Matt Fraser, did a video with her recently, and she looks fucking great. She looks the best I ever seen her. Just her body, her face, her attitude. She looked awesome.
Yeah,
I worry about 2 women who have a kid, 2 lesbians, because I can't. There must be some crazy arguments and drama and fighting that goes on in that house with 2 women.
There is.
Oh, crazy shit. You need to you gotta have a dude. Even if you're gonna be two lesbians, just get some dude in there. You need some dude energy.
Like, hey man, can you come help us take care of this?
Yeah, we need someone with some sanity. Yeah, I said it.
Unless one of them's super chill.
No,
I know
no.
a lesbian couple that have a kid, and one of them's just like super chill.
Dude, I'm telling you.
You think it's still nuts in there?
Dude, I'm telling you that week before the menses come, it's fucking nuts. And girls do stuff like jealousy and shit. And like weird shit that like real men don't do. And it's like,
oh shit.
Oh, it's
where's this kid at? Oh, she got inseminated, huh?
No, I didn't go back. I didn't go back and watch it. I just watched the first half. I didn't see the rolling yet. But I am hearing that Matt's really injured.
Yeah, he blew out his knee in that match with her.
Did he? That's where he hurt his knee with her?
That's the rumor I started last night on the show.
Oh. I heard. I'm hearing. I just found this. I just heard about it a couple days ago, but I heard he's in a bad way.
Yeah, that was confirmed because apparently he released some sort of video or something to the HWPO programmer, like the people that are on the program. Like he announced that he was hurt and there was something to do with his knee.
Yeah. I heard it's been like that for 3 weeks.
Mm.
You let a lesbian girl beat the shit out of you.
Well, that's probably not true. I made that part up.
Hey, if you're gonna get beat by a girl, you want it to be a lesbian girl,
at least,
or a UFC fighter,
or 2 lesbian girls. Yeah. Or the greatest female of all time fighter.
Yeah,
still probably better than an 8-year-old boy when I had to tap out to Avi one time. So he's got a strong fucking rear naked choke. What can I say?
I think we're gonna see a very, very quick night. Can we look at the last fight here? Go up to John Jones and Cyril Gane. Hey, I think we're gonna see I don't think we're gonna see any long fights. I think the Shevchenko fight might be the longest fight, if any. I think it's gonna be a lot of first round shit.
Yeah, Jeff Neal is definitely gonna get that dude out of there in the first round at least.
I do. I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna go that way for him, but I think it's gonna be a lot of. What do you think? I think it's gonna be. I think there's gonna be some sort of record set here. The shortest amount of fight time for a main card ever.
I really think that the Derek Brunson is gonna go longer than we think.
Okay, but that's in the prelim, right?
What is this guy saying? That John Jones is injured, according to Chill.
Yeah.
Well, all the embedded footage has shown him in the pool.
Yeah,
and they're not showing him work out. And so Shale says the only reason why you train so much in a pool is if you're injured.
Mm.
He's fucking old. I'd be working out in a pool every day too.
Yeah. And what do you think about that, Darian? You have thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't know. I couldn't say.
Darian hates it. Darian's heart is fluttering a little bit.
Why would he come back? Why would he come back if he's fucking injured? You pick right now to come back. You could have postponed this and been like, nah, bro, I'm gonna do it 2 months from now. You know, you could have did anything. You're the greatest of all time. Yeah, no, I don't know if he's injured, dude.
Well, this guy MMA Rabble, Grasso is gritty, but her boxing attack isn't good. Well, then if Shevchenko sometimes will get a hair up her ass, and she'll want to beat people at their own game. And so if she wants to stand toe to toe with this Grasso chick, that one could go 2 or 3 rounds, and it could get bloody as shit.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Shevchenko can make girls bleed.
Yeah, well, she ain't the only one.
Yeah, the Gone thing. They asked him at the press conference, "Hey, how's your hand?" And he goes like this, and he's like. So I think he's good. I mean, because there's photos on his left hand. He had a huge knot on it, but at the press conference, the knot was gone.
That doesn't mean it's better.
Okay, fair enough.
I had this freaking boxing match last. Look at that. That's knotted up.
That doesn't look good, right?
It's an allergy. It's an allergy.
A vaccine reaction.
Probably. Yeah, dude, that's knotted up. I bet he don't throw it as much in the fight. Let's see what happens.
Darian, when's the last time you've been to a doctor?
I don't even know.
Yeah, good. That makes me so happy to hear that. Fuck doctors.
I don't even get sick.
Yeah, me neither. I've been sick for like 5 months and I don't even care.
I wake up, I might have a little congestion. I spit it out and I'm good for it.
Yeah.
Savage.
Yeah. I have been hawking lugs for a little while. It's
weird.
But
I don't know why. I've been having.
But I feel good.
You drink milk?
Not so much. I would, but I don't. But not so much.
I was just gonna say milk. It accumulates a lot of mucus inside your lung.
If I had a person to get raw milk from, I would drink it.
Like breast milk.
Breast milk or just like straight from the cow, anything.
I would.
Jan Clark, I don't get sick. I've been sick for 5 months. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I've had symptoms. I've had symptoms for 5 months. I just don't do sick like other people. Like other people are like, I'm sick. I have to stay home, or I have to drink bone broth, or I have to. And I'm like, I'm sick. I need to go work out and bang my wife. I'm more like that.
Come on, hey, you remember when we were on the podcast with Alex,
Caceres?
Yeah, Caceres.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't eaten meat in 28 days.
No shit. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I will say, like, about 6 days ago, I started getting like kind of a little weird head dizzy shit. But
yeah,
other than that, I mean, I haven't lost any weight. I haven't lost any strength.
What are you eating? What are you eating?
I mean, like beans and I eat all types of nuts. Damn, pause. And I'll eat, rice. I look for a lot of plant-based protein is what I'm having to do.
Like, what does that mean? Give me are you buying any? Are you eating
like whey protein? I'm using like whey isolate right now. Just
okay. Just
because I can't right now. I don't know enough to get enough protein into me, so I have to use a lot of the whey.
I want to show you this guy.
Vegetables like crazy too. He's right. Like broccoli has 4 grams of protein per like this much, so I just have to eat this much sometimes.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, but it's been cool. I didn't.
Do you take pre-workout?
No.
Okay.
I am the pre-workout.
Did you have that boxing match eating like that too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, check out this dude, man.
See how I was gonna be like in a fight without meat, and it was cool. It was dope. I busted his nose open and his teeth open and everything.
Oh, I love it that you're experimenting. Hey, look at this. Check out this dude's Instagram. It's called Chris Beat Cancer. Follow this dude. I had this dude on the show, but basically he had like stage 4 colon cancer, and he switched to just being vegetarian. I don't condone it, but fuck, dude, it saved his life, and he's cool as shit.
I will tell you though, I have still been eating eggs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's good because you still need a complete protein. And
Yeah.
if you're just getting it through the veggies, it's not going to be as complete as you need it to be.
I think that dude said he may have introduced fish into his diet too. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
That makes sense, like the fatty acids and stuff like that.
When I thought about it, and I was like, I was really just trying to do the no meat thing because he said you're not supposed to eat dead animals. And I thought about an egg, and it's not a dead animal, it just comes out of the
aborted. It's an aborted animal.
That's what I was saying. Who's gonna make the call? It's up to interpretation.
There's no life. You know what I'm saying? I have chicken booster. There's no life in here. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe life if we left it in the hen a little bit longer. But hey, who's
who's paying attention? But and then I also eat yogurt. You know what I'm saying? So I felt pretty.
You didn't get fat. I would think that like if you switched to stop eating meat, I thought you would have gotten fat.
Yeah, me too. But I will say the weight cut was fucking horrible.
It was?
Cutting weight without having meat was like I could have died twice, maybe.
What'd you cut down to?
I only got down to 175.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not doing 171 anymore.
No, I can. But it was cool. I just wanted to test it out. I'm probably gonna do it for only like a couple more weeks, and then I'm gonna go back to eating meat, which I probably have to. You guys think I probably have to like slowly enter meat again?
No.
Think I can just fucking shove a burger down?
I can eat. My stomach is, even after I do like a 5-day. I've done 5-day water fast a couple times, and I just start eating. I would go like straight to McDonald's. Like my stomach doesn't give a fuck. Me personally.
I did that. I did Whole30 for like 60 days almost, where I ate that diet. And then when finally I was like, all right, I'm done with it, I went to a Mexican food place and got a big old freaking burrito with melted cheese. And that wasn't a good decision.
And then you won't.
Oh, it didn't?
Like a week
did it blow your ass out?
I bet so.
Yeah, it did. It moved very quickly through me, and it wasn't.
That's probably. That's why I did that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Goes through me all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Poor introduction back into the diet.
Which would eat 2 steaks with your bare hands. Oh yeah.
Instead of a burger.
But I will say, like when I started to stop eating meat, like for the first week and a half, dude, I just was like taking shits like crazy. Like my whole life was, you know what I mean? Like I was like, wow. But I asked somebody and they said it may be just my intestines trying to recleat itself out just because there's going to be no meat in there or something. I don't know. But like I was just filling the toilet up.
Yeah, that's good. Good job.
It is, yeah.
Nothing like filling the toilet. Hey, if there's ever been a time to watch an entire card, I think it's this week. Like early prelims. Like if you got nothing to do tomorrow, that card's not going to disappoint.
Even if you do have something to do tomorrow, watch it anyway.
Yeah, stop it.
Clear the calendar.
Quit what you're going to do.
Yeah, it's John Jones, guys. You know.
Yeah.
I ordered 20 pounds of brisket.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm having a party at my friend's house, and I invited Sousa.
Yeah, you have friends?
Kind of. I have a couple.
The gang's all here.
Yeah. Kind of.
Hey, one day, where you live at, Sevan?
Oh, West California, Santa Cruz, south of San Francisco.
I'll be out there soon in a few months. Maybe I'll come by and see you.
Dude, that would be awesome. Where are you going? Are you training somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna go train a couple places.
Oh, tell me. I want to come watch. You going to Sacramento?
I haven't decided the gyms yet, but me and my coaches and a couple other fighters are ready to go travel somewhere. We usually go to the Florida area or Upper East Coast, but we're gonna.
What about San Jose? San Jose, maybe?
Oh yeah, San Jose. Yeah, that would be dope too.
Super close to me.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be convenient.
Right in between me and Susan. Me and Susan are like 70 miles apart, and that's right in between us. Super close.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah, I would love for my boys to meet you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
In the next probably like 2 months.
Okay.
And I'll hit you guys up. I'll probably send a text and then let you know when I'm going out there, and it'd be cool.
Heidi, you're more than welcome to come to the party. Allison, you're welcome to come too, but I know you're leaving town.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna be. We'll connect. That'd be cool. I want to see, and you guys can show me some stuff down there that I don't know about.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, dude, take you around.
Yeah,
take you to San Francisco. Let you see what happens when the whole town votes liberal.
I'd only feel safe going to that stuff with Darian. Then I will be protected.
I'll show you what happens.
He could fend off.
I get you a clean needle to take home with you.
There you go. Yeah, I've never been.
Souvenir.
I've been to L.A., but I think that's about it.
Oh, Bear is way better. You're gonna like it way better up here.
It's chill.
Yeah.
Down. Yeah, good. That'd be dope. And then what? Hey, where does Nunley live?
Florida.
Florida.
He lives in Florida, the Panhandle of Florida.
Okay.
I think.
Might pop out on him too.
All right. Thanks, brother. Great show with you. Great seeing you. Thanks for waking up and giving us your first 97 minutes of your morning.
Oh, always. You guys are worth my 97 minutes.
And
Awesome.
and we'll talk to you soon. We'll talk to you soon, and congratulations on your fight, dude.
Thank you, brother. I'll see
Yeah.
you guys later, and then we'll see Jeff Neal knock out whatever his name is.
All right. I'll be texting you right after that fight and being like, I'm sorry, Darian.
Yeah, keep us up to date on your boxing too. Shoot us a text when you're gonna fight and stuff like that. We'd love
Oh,
to keep
definitely. I'll send you guys
Yeah.
super late notice. So whenever I get a boxing match now, I'll let you guys know. And there's usually a live feed you guys can tune into. So that'll be fun.
awesome. Yeah,
All right, bitchin', dude.
for sure.
Yeah. Come on.
Peace.
Later, dude.
Thanks, dude. Later.
I like the way Beaver sounds on that mic. Me too.
You mean this mic right here?
Yeah.
Sounds even better. What happened to the other ones? You got rid of them? Too many
Yeah,
people
I got-
bitched about it.
Exactly.
Okay, I feel you.
People like the gas station headphones, so I brought them back.
So JR calls me and he's like, hey, I'm gonna be a couple minutes late. I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, let Susan know. And he's like, wow, you're not gonna be on the show. I'm like, no. And he goes, is everything okay?
Everybody was asking that in the comments. Where's Sevan? I'm nervous. Wait, is he all right?
The way he said it too, it's like, I feel like I should make something up. Yeah, I'm just going through some shit, like it just
Oh,
came out.
that's funny.
You know what I mean? Like I was at the border and the cops were like, you got drugs in your glove box? Wow, no.
Ooh,
yeah,
damn.
Actually,
actually, I'm bringing fentanyl across the border. Where? I don't know, but I just feel like I should.
Running the show is funny because I don't know if you saw the open announcement event. You probably didn't, but Mal O'Brien just cut through it like a hot knife through butter. Like
Yeah.
just made it. And so she made it look so easy that like you watch and you're like, oh fuck, I could do that. Like it probably won't be as fast as her, but I could do that. And then you try and you're just like obliterated. That's exactly how I felt with you in the show.
And she demoralized Danielle. Is Danielle Brandon just like, oh my God, what happened?
I mean, there's no Mal is just so fucking dominant right now. So it's like that's what I asked Brian too. I said, "Do you think Danielle's tripping after that?" And he said, "No, it got her a chance to kind of get with Mal and kind of see where she's at in relation to that." But I don't know. She blew that one out of the water.
Who did you ask if she feels bad? If she feels bad?
Brian.
Oh God, dude. Was Brian on the show? Or you
He
just talking
jumped. He jumped on for
Oh, that's cool.
probably the last like
20 minutes,
what maybe
15 minutes.
yeah
Oh, that's awesome.
It's kind of funny. It looked like he was being held hostage at first. I don't know if he was freaked out because you like weren't here or I was just peppering him with questions. We don't know.
What are you talking about? She isn't even in season shape, dude.
That's
It's
what
just,
They've
That's
been arguing that since last night.
bro. Everyone's in everyone's
Yes.
in season shape. Everyone.
Yeah, I totally said that that was bullshit. And one thing that I do,
She had a mistake. I gotta see this. Sousa's making it sound like Mal fucking just ran through her. Like
Oh, she did.
She definitely did, dude.
Dude, she finished the workout under 8 minutes.
Yeah.
you could
whole
finish
thing.
this workout.
She didn't fucking under 8 minutes.
I don't even
She
know
did
the
it.
workout. I looked at it and I'm like, I'll probably never look at this or understand this workout. I have no interest. Like, as soon as I saw it, I just hated it. I was like, I have no interest in doing a workout like that.
Dude, try explaining it at 5:30 in the morning to the early class. They're looking at you like you're crazy. And okay, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Who, me?
Yeah, I just
No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying
okay.
nothing. Go.
Because I was just gonna bring up this comment by Barry McCockiner. I felt bad because I told myself I wasn't gonna go back and like watch it because I was just gonna be hypercritical and there was a bunch of stuff that I felt I fucked up on the show. And one thing that I definitely screwed up on was not bringing up your super chat. I think it was like $4.99, and he made a really good point about Danielle's judge when she I think like was skipping double under something. She like grabbed her and stopped her from doing the snatch. Yes, right here. And it was a great question. There's so many moving parts to that show, and I saw it.
Hey,
Sorry, Mr.
I saw a
Chat,
picture
but
of
thank you.
Danielle Brandon on Brian's Instagram, and she looked like she had fucking like work done to her face. Please tell me that's not true.
Oh, I didn't
She's
see that.
Probably
photo.
getting lip filler. I'm almost certain of that.
She did not look like herself.
Yeah.
Danielle, do not do anything to your fucking face or your titties or nothing. Just do CrossFit.
Hey, do you think that
Whatever
happens?
Matt Torres is doing to you is fine too. Like, just be chill.
Do you think that happens when like there's a certain amount of like followers, or maybe you think like, hey, there's not.
I don't even want to say that. I don't know, but I don't want to say she's doing it because I don't know. But
Well-
like people, you were saying that she got fake titties, and we had her on the show, and we asked her, and she said no. And like I don't like. Part of me is like I don't like. I'm not judging her like for herself. Like, do what you want to do. I just think she's fucking perfect, and I don't want her to end up like fucking Kanye's mom. Goes
Yeah.
in for some procedure and fucking dies. You know.
For sure. But I wonder, and the reason why I was going to bring it up, I wasn't going to go with Danielle Brandon on it. I was just going to actually relate it back to Brooke Entz.
Oh yeah.
Because once
Brooke's
she started,
I feel like Brooke's starting to maybe look. Well, I don't want to say anything. Yeah.
well, as I'll talk about it real quick then, because as she was like really big. I mean, she won that regional that year. Was it 2014 or something? Had a lot of promise going into the games, and then she started to move towards like the Hollywood end of it. Right? She got that movie and started hanging out with more people that were worried about aesthetics than they were about performance, and she just went further and further down that trail. And I wonder if there's a certain like tipping point as like an athlete, as you start to like do more and more publicity things and get more attention from brands, and your following gets bigger and bigger. If we start to put more attention on that than actually like building up your performance.
I mean, I don't know what it's like to have thousands of people like looking at you because of the way you look. I mean, people say some crazy shit. Someone sent me this shit that Danny Spiegel posted the other day. She got a tier contract and she made a video on tier. She sounds like she's fucking a complete lunatic.
Really? Was it bad? I haven't seen it.
She's talking about how I'm more than it's this whole thing about how I'm more than just my body, but she doesn't realize that the way the brain works is she's just reinforcing that. Sousa, don't think about a pink elephant. Sousa, do not think about a pink elephant. Sousa,
Damn it!
I
only
told
thinking
you
about
no
a
pink elephants. It's this changed the narrative thing. It's crazy. I get it. I understand. Like you're a fucking pollywog. You haven't transformed into a frog yet, and you just don't know how to think. But you got to have someone around you who would stop you from doing this. This is inside stuff. Like all this, she's just reinforcing the narrative about a narrative that doesn't need to be reinforced. But she thinks she's standing up against it. But she don't think about the pink elephant. Someone even writes in the comments, hey, someone writes a very thoughtful comment in the comments. Yeah, so all these people who are commenting on her, it's because they're trapped there, and they're notoriously trapped in there. Lauren Fisher, Annie Thorsdottir. But
And you just think that's a manifestation of their own insecurity being kind of projected out?
Yes. Like basically, like there becomes a point when you're the dude with one leg who doesn't want to be, like, you realize, like, I don't want to be good because I have one leg. I just want to be good. And she can't get over something about her body and something about the fact that she's a woman. She can't get past it. So she wants to keep reiterating, let's change the story. But she doesn't realize all she does is reinforce the story. She is the thing holding it back from moving forward because she can't get over it.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a trip. I mean, I get the thought of thinking that they're doing something right. But all they're doing is screaming pink elephant, pink elephant, pink elephant. And
don't drive like this, by the way.
Yeah.
Because if you get into an accident, your whole fucking leg is coming off.
I want the camera to pan down and see. Oh, yeah. And especially when the airbag goes off, right?
Yeah. It didn't even have to be a bad accident. You're right. Just thinking about that now.
There's someone I know who had their passenger had their legs up on the dashboard when they got in an accident, and the airbag left them paralyzed for life by forcing their legs up like that.
Yeah, it's not cool. Don't drive like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tears woke. I don't know. Maybe she had some demand to make that video.
I think that's just her brand.
Like
she's just building her identity around on it, and her brand around it and everything else. And also, majority of people do, and that's why that's hard for them to let go of those opinions or viewpoints, right?
It would be funny to take that exact voiceover that she does and just put it over a bunch of her Instagram posts,
like the one of her ass and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you'll see just this massive, like, I hate to use such jargon, but such massive cognitive dissonance.
Well, scroll through. Is that from the top where you started?
Like, why can't you? So what?
Yes.
So what if you're just your body? Like almost like. So do you want to play the beginning of that clip just for shits and giggles? She goes, "I'm more than my body" or something. What if you weren't? So what? Like, just so what?
We're taught since childhood that we have to look a certain way.
Who's taught that? Wait, look at stop. So
Yeah.
right there, it's like the whole premise of her thing is since womanhood or since we were little girls.
Yeah.
How about since we were little boys? How about since we were humans? It's just there's nothing new there. It's the same thing that's been holding us down. It's like, hey, it's the same thing over and over and over. We're women. We can do anything. Not now. You can't, because you just said that. It's weird. What if she knew too that she was how is she ever going to find out that she's the one holding it back by insisting that that's the reality?
I mean, there's no way, because it's the brand.
When does she find out?
The brand's built off of it, right? Like there's certain
when does she get red pilled?
There's certain people who needed to perpetuate in order for them to continue to profit off of it, right? Like
I own a McDonald's, but I find out that you have to be vegan in order to be healthy. I'm fucked.
Yeah, so then you're not going to go that path.
Yeah. Cognitive dissonance, the state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, especially as relating to behavioral decisions and attitude change. But here's the thing, Jeff, this is the important part, and not being aware of it. So like I have a state of inconsistent thoughts and beliefs and attitudes, but I'm aware of it.
Yeah,
you have to not be aware of it to I think to actually have. But thank you for the definition.
Yeah, there's a
Like-
big difference between being aware of your contradiction and understanding it and being open about it.
Oh yeah, you want to see something crazy? I fucking blasted John Woolley.
Uh-oh.
That's the make WADs great again guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait till you see this fucking douche. This guy's such a douchebag.
Oh, no. Or
This guy is a
Not like me.
world class. Sorry, John, but you are a world class bitch, and I mean that from the fucking bottom of my fucking heart. Please allow me to explain. I sent you a link, Caleb. What a you are a douchebag of the highest order, dude. You are a fucking bottom feeder. You know those plecostomuses that are in fish tanks that just eat the shit off the fucking bottom? You are that, my friend. And I don't mean that with any negativity. I just mean it that's what you are. Look, go up a second. So someone wrote, Greg Glassman eat meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, and no sugar. And then this guy, I don't know who this is, this Jim Cross Hero says, I love Chipotle, but sorry, it's not really in alignment with the CrossFit brand. So this fucking asshat writes, I remember, it's just all that passive aggressive fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one time I went to a party at Greg's house, like this, like you went there all the time. I remember seeing you there with your two fucking friends. I felt sorry for you because you fucking looked so out of place, by the way. I think I came over and tried to talk to you because I felt so bad for you guys just standing around in the kitchen with your thumb in your ass. I can't even believe Greg invited you. You were a scumbag then, and he invited you, which at least then that should have humbled you. But you're right. I remember this one time I went to a party at Greg's house and they were serving hot dogs on white buns and beer, not a nut or seed in sight. True story. So what? What's your point?
Yeah, and there is
What's
also
your point?
another.
How about I look under your mattress? How about I ask your wife how you liking getting pegged? Look at the replies. Look at the replies. This
True story.
keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna go to Greg's house tonight and have a fucking hot dog. Keep going. Keep going. I want to read what I wrote to you guys. Keep going. Not that one. I'll come back to that one.
No, it's not on this post.
Go. Oh, it
There
didn't
it
get.
is, the gym. That other
Talking
one.
about this one?
Pants
No,
vest.
no. There was another one. Oh, did
This one?
someone erase it? Oh, maybe someone erased it.
Interesting. I don't understand.
Oh, I told him, I said, hey, dude, you're a fucking world-class douchebag. You're the kind of guy that someone sitting there smoking a cigarette with cancer tells you, hey, if you smoke, you'll die of cancer. And you're the one who calls that person a hypocrite. You know what I see when I see that person? I see that person with someone with experience. But you're too fucking blind. You're too busy trying to win to fucking learn anything. I want to tell you about Panda Express too. I want to tell you about the thing here with Greg because many of you simpletons are too fucking idiotic to fucking understand it. Panda Express they had in 2008, they had a fucking CrossFit gym at their world headquarters. Their CEO was a fucking CrossFitter through and through. And Dave made fun of the fucking sponsor when they were there. It was 2008. It was in his mom's backyard that he gave away, that they were a fucking sponsor. And he gave away, and he's like, who won the mall food? Because the thing, unlike you, John, is Greg's mouth can't be bought. And your mouth has been bought by fucking any fucking person who will fucking come on your podcast. You fucking work at a fucking disgusting organization for your day job that takes advantage of fucking people. Don't you work at fucking Bank of America, dude? Aren't they at the fucking root of systemic racism by fucking how they manipulate fucking people to borrow fucking money and keep them enslaved to them? Why don't you look at your own shit, dude?
No, commercial banks are the fucking
He is
worst.
such a passive aggressive pussy. Just erase everything you have on the internet, dude. You're a scumbag. I mean that. That Woolley guy is a fucking pile of shit. I'm going to go to Greg's house today and I'm going to drink a Diet Coke and 3 hot dogs in your name.
In your name.
I mean, you're such a fucking joke, dude. You are a shit starter for fucking all the fucking wrong reasons. You're not even fun. You just do that shit to try to fucking get on your high horse. I was at Greg's house. True story. You're a cunt, dude.
He reminds me of like
You are the worst kind of friend, dude. You're the worst kind of person. You really are. You're a weasel. You're a fucking rat, dude.
He reminds me of what Zach was saying in that clip that Trish made from from Hiller's live with him, where he goes, "Yeah, just like you don't feel like you're ever getting anything good from media with Inside CrossFit outside of what he was talking about us here. Like he found his people because he's like, it doesn't matter what happens. All of them like, oh, it's all sunshine and rainbows." And I had said that before. I was like, that's, the whole cahoots thing. When I was like, it's like they're in cahoots because it's like, what you're just bowing down and like protecting it all the time. And I don't really understand why the incentive of that. Like, why would you go in there and just say that about Greg's house to be like, what? I don't understand how that has a logical argument to us saying, hey, the games is fucking being bought and sold. And now that's leaked into CrossFit, the brand, and it's leaking into the training. Like how, and you're going to come in and save the day by that comment? How does that even make sense?
Yeah, and you're trying to disparage fucking great ass. You're trying to disparage fucking Greg based on what he has, what you saw at his house versus the message he's sharing with the fucking world, the way he protected the brand.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
And you just reek of tattletale. You're just a fucking tattletale little bitch.
Yeah. I just don't really know what
and
his motive was.
Do you think Greg was great? You never see Greg eating a fucking hot dog in the fucking closet. I guarantee you eat hot dogs in the closet, dude. Literally and metaphorically.
Well, I was at Greg's the other weekend.
You should be. You're an embarrassment, dude, to the community. Go somewhere else. You are a fucking embarrassment. You're rotten to the core.
Somebody just sent this to us.
Thank you for allowing me to present my. Okay. Oh, let's see. What is it? But I've never seen this before. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. I can't hear anything.
I don't think you're supposed to.
You can't hear anything?
No. Oh, there's supposed to be volume to it.
Maybe you have to share with a different choice or something.
I've been doing this for a while. I think I know.
Oh, sorry. A closeted hot dogger. Sevan, simmer down.
When I was at Greg's, I had nothing but nicely cooked up meat and a little bit of the salad. It was fucking delicious. Some codfish.
My goodness. It's a joke, right? What he wrote. It's just like passive aggressive. Look at me. I'm fucking cool. I was at Greg's house once and they ate hot dog, blah, 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 and beer.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I just don't know what the purpose of that was. It's like
he's alluding to the fact that, hey, CrossFit can do it's not like two wrongs make a right, or hey, CrossFit's doing Chipotle now and it may not align, but I was at Greg's house once and there were hot dogs and beer.
Yeah,
it's like you're trying to draw a connection that's not even fucking there.
Right.
I know what you're doing. It's just character disparagement. It's the total fucking woke fucking and you know what? His therapist probably told him to post that too. Well, will that make you feel better if you post that, Mr. Woolley? I was excited when I saw it, by the way.
His post?
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, content.
Oh.
I told myself not to use it on this show because these shows don't get a lot of views, and I wanted to really use it on one of the live call-in shows, but I'll save it. I won't erase it. Maybe I can bring it up again. And please respond on your fucking shell of a podcast that you have to fucking beg Danny Spiegel to come on with you.
It just, anytime people jump on there and fucking and I'm not attacking John on this one, just in general, like I always refer to him as like Captain Save-A-Ho. Like if we have an opinion about CrossFit, like, come on guys, what do you that's not right. I'm going to repost and go against this. It just reminds me of all the same, like we're the fucking accountability for him. We have to do that. As media, we need to push that. We need to keep them on their toes. We need to keep them accountable. If not, you're fucking CNN. All you're doing is whatever CrossFit lays out, they slap their dick across your face and you go, oh, that wasn't a dick. That was a sunshine and rainbow. The community's fucking great. And it's like, why don't you just call it for what it is, or just keep your fucking mouth shut? You're not really providing any value to it. And what we're doing is, yeah, we're being critical, but also at the same time, we're holding them to a certain level of accountability. I want them to fucking think, wait, before we have this sponsor, how is the media going to react to this? What are the affiliates going to do? What are the voices in the space? How are they going to react? Because if we don't have that, then it's just a complete free for all. And we're all just there suckling the tit of them. So that way we hope we get backstage and look cool in front of everything and get to announce on the shows. It's not worth it. We need to continue to keep them on their toes. We need accountability.
Amen. Souza has spoken.
Hallelujah.
Sevan, you should do a series with affiliate owners who have reaffiliated like Jason Kalipa. I have more questions. Hey, you were great yesterday. Thanks for
sticking your neck out and answering that question.
That was great. Yeah. Well, Souza's friends with Mr. Woolley. He's met him face to face. So Souza's a little more diplomatic. To me, he's just a fucking character on the fucking internet. And I just hate that fucking cowardice shit. Like,
and that's why I said it was interesting, because it is.
Trish is like, Trish woke up.
Who are we shutting on?
Yeah.
No one, Trish. No one.
I fucking choked on a fucking glass of Metamucil. Fuck, I went unconscious. All right, guys. Tomorrow, do we have a live call-in show tomorrow? I can't wait.
No, I think it's in Sunday.
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
Who's tomorrow? Sam Briggs?
No.
Oh, Harry. Oh, CrossFit NYC. Hadi Singh.
Yes.
Hadi Singh. Allison, you know him. Harry Singh tomorrow. All right. I think that might be the oldest affiliate on planet Earth. The longest affiliate right now. It's definitely got to be up there.
That's cool.
And it's a name that no one else will ever get. CrossFit New York City. If he ever gives that up, no one will ever get that again. I vote for more live call-in shows. I know, me too. That guy is a douche. He's a world-class douche. That guy. Yeah, screw that guy. Okay, I'll screw him. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. I really want to do a live call-in show.